results we've seen earlier today. Some of the less experienced competitors lose some marks just with the way things come together, but here goes Jeremy down centre line, collected canter, all that wonderful black hair flying and really up off the ground. Little move at halt, but then he's right. Oh, so it could be all a bit more defined into and out of halt. Collected trot. The extended trot could have shown a little more bending in the corner before. Covering ground, Jeremy working to get those hind legs up underneath Django. Highest degree of difficulty of all dressage competition, the Grand Prix. Most is required of the horse, the weight carrying ability of the hindquarters. These exercises difficult. Trot half pass here to the right. Hind legs needing to step under the weight to enable the lightness and mobility of the trot into the canter, so losing the trot. It's a shame, but the degree of difficulty, such a tight angle going across, little mistakes like that can creep in. And Jeremy wisely deciding to reduce the bending and even a little less parallelism in the half pass to the left to get back to the trot and at least maintain the rhythm. So could be more diagonal at first, slight misunderstanding. The reinback comes in the into one test and just in its single form, not the back forward back, just the 5 steps back reinback in the Grand Prix. Extended trot, could be more direct from extended trot to passage, but there he is now in passage. Again, Jeremy working to develop the ability to step up under the weight from behind. Well done in the piaffe, little hesitation coming out. This horse looking stronger even than 4 weeks ago, so clearly Jeremy will be working over the summer to the extended walk. The overstep there could be a little more through the pole. A little more supple there. Back to the collected walk, shorter, higher steps, more noble steps for the collected walk. We've seen the relaxation, the swinging through the body and the overstepping, the long steps with the longer frame in the extended walk. Now a shorter, higher stepping, very noble walk. That's the collected walk. Transition to passage, direct. The line, straight line, corner, straight line. And Jeremy choosing the correct and more difficult line. The horse coming up under behind in the transition into the piaffe, still going a little forward and transition out. So well ridden by Jeremy, perhaps not really on the place, but clearly showing more weight carrying behind and shortening into the canter. Good straight. Tempi changes, 9 two-time changes. Oh, a little hesitation there at the 4th change. And there we go with the 9. Difficult. He's still developing more straightness in the tempi changes while the horse can clearly make the change. And that leading perhaps to that small blemish into the extended canter. High off the ground, very impressive, and covering ground. Could be more truly to collection, the shortening and the higher jumps. So some of the work written in extension, longer strides and jumps, collection, shorter, higher, not less energetic jumps. Little hesitation in the middle of the half passes to the left, could be more parallel there. But again, on a young horse, through the difficult zigzag, sidewards and movements with the flying change into the 1s, 3, 4, 15 altogether, 5, 6, mistake there, and a follow-up mistake. So in the end, that's 2 mistakes, and the mark where it might have been a 7 had he managed all of the changes, and one is sure that he will soon in the competition. Unfortunately, down possibly to a mark of 4 with those 2 mistakes. He still might have made the mark of 5 with 1 mistake, but unfortunately down. So coming a little above the contact there and losing the suppleness through the jaw. The flying change, getting him straight again now for the second of the counter pirouettes. Should be 6 to 8 jumps. And we're in the number, but just losing the jump at the end. Jeremy working hard to keep him round over the top line. Django at this stage being asked to come back on the spot, tends to hollow his top line, trying not to go forward. And Jeremy wisely in the piaffe going a few steps more forward. In the counter pirouette, not so easy to reduce the difficulty. So well ridden to get him round, but not the highest mark there. Collected trot, and now to passage. Could be a more defined transition there at D. Looking good in the passage. Piaffe. And transition out, maintaining the rhythm into the passage. This horse definitely in his first year of Grand Prix, really only a few months, I believe, in the Grand Prix, and the final transition to halt.
Django of Cacharel with Janjic from New South Wales.